Hi kids, this is Mrs. Gress. Today I'm going to explain to you the pages that you're going to do in your math packet for this week. This week you're going to be working on writing standard form numbers and expanded form numbers and word form numbers. This number is written in standard form, and in order to change this number into word form, you need to know how to read it correctly. Because writing a number in word form just means writing down how you would read it out loud. Remember, the first thing you need to know is what each of these periods is called. This is the ones period, this is the thousands period, this is the millions period, and today I've added a billions period. So to read this number out loud, what we do is take each period by itself and read that number as if that's the whole thing. And then we say the comma word, which is the name of the period. So this is the billions period, so we read this part, 9 billion. This is the millions period, so we read this part, 612 million. This is the thousands period, so we read this part, 38,000. And this is the ones period, so we read 547. We don't have to say the ones at the end. There's no comma here. And we know that there's not a word ones at the end when we read a number. So, to start with, the first page you're going to be doing in your math packet for this week is this matching page, where you are matching standard form to word form. So what you're going to do is read this number out loud and then find the box that has that number written correctly. Be careful because these numbers all have 3s and 2s and 8s and 6s and 7s in them. So these are all very similar. So you have to pay close attention to the comma words and the arrangement that they're in. So to read this out loud, I would say 32,000, because this is the thousands period, 678. So this is the box that says 32,678. So it has a line going from 1 across to A. So you're going to do the same thing with this one. You're going to read the number out loud. This number is going to be 320,678. And then you're going to find the box on this side that says this number in word form and draw a line to that correct box. On the back of this sheet, you're changing numbers from word form to standard form. Now on this page, you're going to have to be careful to pay attention to where the zeros go in these numbers. So, for instance, in the first one, 5,904. Well, when you write a number in word form, there's a comma after every comma word. So, this part, 5,000, comma, is going to mean that there's a 5 in the thousands period. So I can go ahead and write that part, 5, comma, and then the next part, 904. I know there's a 9 and a 4 in it, but I have to remember to put the 0 between there. If you just put 94 here, it's going to say 94, not 904, and you're also not going to have enough digits for the ones period. Each period has to have 3 digits in it until you get to the very front. So 904, we write like this. So 5,904 is written 5,904. That's what you're going to do for the rest of the problems on this page. Read the word form, write the standard form. All right, the next page is completing the table about place and value by multiplying by 10, 100, and 1,000. So in each bar going across, I'm going to treat this like a small multiplication table. And in this box, I'm going to put 8 times 10, which is 80. 8 times 100 is 800. And 8 times 1,000 is 8,000. Now we have 24 times 10, which is 240. 24 times 100, which is 2,400. And 24 times 1,000, 24,000. That's how you're going to do this page. When you have these numbers that have a 0 on the end of them already, pay extra close attention to counting the zeros that you put on the end. Make sure that you have the right number of zeros. For instance, 70 times 10 is not 70. It is 70 with an extra 0 added for the times 10. All right, once you finish this table, then you go down to the bottom and you write down what is your secret for multiplying by 10, what is your secret for multiplying by 100, and what is your secret for multiplying by 1,000. Okay? When you get done with those 3 pages, I'd like you to see if you can figure out any of these 6 of one, half dozen of another puzzles. These are puzzles that use place and value to help you find the mystery number. So each one of these clues will give you some information about what digit to put in what place based on the names of the places and what the digits are, or maybe what the digits equal when you add them together. So I want you to read over this page and see if you can figure out the answers to any of these boxes. That's what you need to do in your math packet for this week. When you have those pages done, I want you to create a video and show me your pages that you have finished.